Hello everybody, welcome back to Tabby Loves. I'm Tabitha and we talk to you about the things that I love. Today we are going to be doing a weekend writing vlog. It's been a hot minute since I did one of these, and I think filming a writing vlog is exactly the inspiration I need to actually write during my weekend. I have been like so on and off and inconsistent about it, and that's not going to help nobody. So, I'm so excited to do this. But first, let me make myself a little breakfast, and then we will start writing. So, I'm at a part in my story right now that always puts me in, like, I don't even want to call it writer's block, but, like, I for some reason, whenever I hit this, like, section of the story, I always, like, get slowed down by it. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, like, the scene that I'm writing currently is the scene, like, that was based off the dream I had that inspired this entire book. And while the scene itself looks different than it did in my dreams, I still want to keep the core concept of it because it's what inspired the book. And I think because of that, like, almost pressure, it makes this scene really hard for me. So yeah, but that being said, I am like, I have made a lot of progress on this scene, and that's what we're going to be working on this morning. So yeah. it's later. I had finished the chapter I was working on earlier, and I went to the arcade with my uncle and my sister. So, I didn't film any of it, so it didn't make it into the vlog, but that's okay. But now, I'm taking a break because I worked on that last chapter for the cruise arc for a while. So, I now kind of wanted to move on to something else for this afternoon. I played Sims for a while, but that's beside the point. So I'm working on the outline for one of the other works in progress I have. And I don't go very far into these work of progresses because I want to focus on the story I'm already writing. However, I like to do a sidetrack and start working on these and trying it in different ways that I hadn't before. And outlining is the first step because I haven't outlined my first book and it was a disaster. So I'm trying outlining for this story. And so far I have it outlined through chapter 8. And I'm just making some progress on that. So let's continue. I ended up outlining through chapter 11 for that other project. And then I also worked on some more like world building kind of stuff. And I am so satisfied with the amount of work I was able to get done yesterday. Now, today is, again, like I said, day 2 of my weekend. And I'm hoping that I can indeed get some more writing done today. Hopefully, I'm hoping for bare minimum at least another chapter from my main story that I'm working on right now. And then maybe I'll go back to the same one I was working on yesterday and continue working on some of the world building stuff, like some of the minor stuff now, because I've done a lot of world building for that specific work in progress for, like, a lot of the countries outside of the one the story is taking place in. So I want to work a lot more on the world building for the country it's actually taking place in. And I've been putting it off because I know that world building is going to be the main focus of at least book 1. And this work in progress is theoretically a duology. Now, will it stay a duology? We'll have to see. But right now, my current plan for the overall arc of the story is 2 books. Now, the one I'm actually writing, the book I've been working on, is a trilogy. So we've got both of those on the pipeline. And then besides those 2, I have 2 other work in progresses that are also just both on the brainstorming phase. And I'm slowly, I've started to figure out the story structure for one of them. The other one is still definitely very much on the back burner, and I've only thought of the bare minimum of what I want the story to be, and even that has kind of evolved as I let it simmer in the background. So I've got quite a few different things in the works, which is really exciting, to be honest. I love having all of these different stories for my mind to focus on. It's been so nice, and I feel like giving my brain a break from my current book has been so helpful for also me figuring out things I want to do with my current project too, and then kind of vibes I actually want to have for this book. So yeah, let's continue working on the next chapter. This is where a lot of the rewriting is going to happen. This, I also think, is one of the things that's been holding me back as I've been writing, is I know once I got to a certain point that I'm going to have to do a bunch of rewriting, because the story idea I had originally has changed a lot. And like finishing the first draft of my current book is what made me realize it didn't work and I had to do all of this rewriting. That is a big reason why I'm trying an outline for this other book. Because, man, do I think an outline would have benefited me greatly my first time, writing the book. Though that being said, I don't know if I would have come to the path I'm on with it now if I outlined it to begin with, but I also knew a lot less of what I was doing for this first book. But let's get into some writing. I am kind of sad because my plan originally for today was I wanted to live out the full-time author dream where I could go write in a cafe with a little coffee and a little breakfast sandwich or something. But I checked my bank account and my bank account said no. So instead we are writing at home with sandwiches I already had at home and a sugar-free Coca-Cola. So, but that's fine. Everything's fine. I've officially started the little bit of the rewrite. There's so much that literally has to change now. Literally down to some of the conversations the characters are having, because I have one character coming in a lot earlier now. And so these conversations would just not be had. So, yeah. But, you know what? This is fine. I like being at home anyway. And I also put other people's writing vlogs and stuff up on the TV on YouTube to keep me inspired and to keep the motivation going, especially when I put on other people's querying and publication deal success stories. That's where I'm heading. That's where I want to be. So let's keep going. So I got about more than halfway through the chapter I was working on before I needed to take a break. And during that break, I read a lot of Well of Ascension. There is going to be a Mistborn reading vlog coming out eventually. This video is going to come out first, so here's a little sneak peek if you've made it this far into the writing vlog. Mistborn reading vlog coming to a channel near you in the next so many weeks. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's beside the point. Taking a break from reading, I am going to get back to writing, and I am going to continue. I want to finish editing this chapter, even if, actually, I'm almost at the end of this chapter. So I'm going to finish this chapter and maybe start on working on the next one. And then as long as I get this chapter done today, I will be happy with the progress that I've made. Complete. And I think with that, I'm going to end this weekend writing vlog here. There is a small chance I will write a little bit here and there, a little bit later, but honestly, once my boyfriend gets home from work, any kind of focus I have is going to be gone. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. This has definitely helped with my motivation. This is more writing than I've gotten done in like 3 weeks. I appreciate y'all helping me out without even knowing you're helping me out. I cannot wait for this book to be in people's hands one day. But for that to happen, I need to make it the very best I can possibly make it on my own, even before I start querying agents. And unfortunately, that is going to include a lot of rewriting. A lot of plot structure that I thought was solid my first time around that I was wrong about. But I'm ready to throw myself into this project again. I gave myself a deadline to finish this this draft that I'm currently working on by the end of July. So, and then I get to go through it all over again and again and again until it's the best I can possibly make it. And once I get ready for querying, you'll definitely be seeing some of that too. Who knows, there'll probably be more writing vlogs. This is probably not going to be the last writing vlog you're going to see. But that being said, like this video if you are excited to eventually one day read my book. Subscribe if you want to keep up with me, my reading, my writing, all of that. Share if you have any friends you think would be interested. Leave any comments down below. If you share your own works in progress, your own writing advice, anything like that. I will see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Goodbye.